Picture this. You wake up tomorrow, ready to embrace the day, but a searing pain shoots through your knees, freezing you in place. Your fingers, once nimble, now throb as you struggle to grip your coffee mug. Is this relentless arthritis pain your future, stealing your independence one agonizing step at a time? What if I told you the secret to soothing that inflammation and reclaiming your mobility isn't in a prescription bottle, but hiding in your kitchen? By the end of this video, you'll discover 3 plant-based proteins that can transform your joint health, backed by science, and start easing your pain in as little as 4 weeks. Stay with me. This could change everything. Press 1 now if you're tired of chronic joint pain that just won't go away. Let's dive into the first plant-based protein that could be your lifeline. Lentils. These tiny legumes are a nutritional powerhouse, often overlooked but packed with anti-inflammatory compounds. Unlike red meat or dairy, which can trigger inflammation, lentils deliver about 18 grams of protein per cooked cup without harmful byproducts. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that plant-based proteins, like lentils, reduce inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein by up to 20% in arthritis patients. Why does this matter? Inflammation drives your joint pain, and lentils help stop it in its tracks. They're rich in magnesium, over 70 milligrams per cup, a mineral deficient in 68% of arthritis sufferers per clinical studies. Magnesium acts as a natural muscle relaxant, easing tension around your joints that amplifies pain. Imagine waking up without that frustrating stiffness just because you added a bowl of lentil soup to your week. Lentils do more than relax muscles. They're loaded with potassium, over 700 milligrams per cup, which flushes excess sodium from your body. High sodium causes water retention, puffing up your joints and intensifying pain. Ever notice your hands or knees feeling swollen after a salty meal? That's sodium at work. Lentils' high fiber content, 16 grams per cup, stabilizes blood sugar, preventing spikes that trigger inflammatory compounds. A 2020 study in Arthritis Research and Therapy linked stable blood glucose to lower joint pain in osteoarthritis patients. Lentils also pack folate, which reduces homocysteine, an amino acid tied to inflammation. Swapping one meat-heavy meal for lentils isn't just eating, it's fighting inflammation at its core. How do you make lentils work for you? They're versatile and budget-friendly, costing about $2 per pound at most grocery stores. Toss them into a hearty vegetable soup with carrots and spinach, or whip up a lentil salad with olive oil and lemon for a refreshing lunch. No soaking required, just rinse, simmer for 20 to 30 minutes, and you're set. Try a lentil taco filling with chili powder and avocado for a Tex-Mex twist. Pair them with turmeric or black pepper to boost their anti-inflammatory power. Start with 2 meals a week and you'll likely feel a difference within a month. Small changes, big results. Your joints will thank you. Now let's explore the second protein, a game changer most people underestimate: chickpeas. You might know them from hummus, but these legumes are far more than a dip ingredient. Chickpeas offer 15 grams of protein per cooked cup, supporting muscle repair crucial for aging joints. Weak muscles put extra strain on your joints, worsening pain. A 2022 study in Nutrients showed that plant-based proteins like chickpeas strengthen muscle tissue without the inflammatory fallout of animal proteins. Chickpeas are packed with polyphenols, antioxidants that neutralize free radicals, the unstable molecules that damage your joints. Think of each chickpea as a tiny shield, protecting your cartilage from oxidative stress. Chickpeas shine with their vitamin C content, about 4 milligrams per cup, which supports collagen production, the cushion between your bones that arthritis erodes. Without enough collagen, your joints grind and ache. Magnesium, again, plays a starring role, with chickpeas providing 80 milligrams per cup to relax tense muscles and calm nerve pain. Their fiber, 12 grams per cup, keeps blood sugar steady, reducing inflammation spikes. Ever feel a flare-up after a sugary dessert? That's your body reacting to glucose surges. Chickpeas prevent that cycle, keeping inflammation in check. Susan, a 67-year-old from Ohio, swapped her usual burgers for chickpea patties. Within 6 weeks, her morning stiffness dropped by half, and she could garden again without wincing. Incorporating chickpeas is a breeze. Roast them with olive oil and paprika for a crunchy snack, or blend them into creamy hummus with garlic and tahini, perfect with veggies or whole grain crackers. Add them to a quinoa bowl with kale and sweet potatoes for a nutrient-packed meal. Chickpea flour makes gluten-free pancakes or even brownies, sneaking anti-inflammatory benefits into your treats. At roughly $1.50 per can, they're a steal. Rinse canned chickpeas to cut sodium, or cook dried ones for pennies per serving. Aim for 3 servings a week and watch how your joints respond. These unassuming legumes are a secret weapon hiding in plain sight. Finally, let's talk about tofu, a protein that surprises many but could be your ultimate ally. Derived from soybeans, tofu is a complete protein, delivering all 9 essential amino acids, about 10 grams per half cup. This is critical for seniors, as muscle loss accelerates after 60, increasing joint strain. A 2023 study in Rheumatology International found that soy-based proteins like tofu reduce joint stiffness by 15% in rheumatoid arthritis patients. Tofu's omega-3 fatty acids, typically associated with fish, inhibit inflammatory chemicals, easing swelling and pain. Just 1 serving provides about 0.3 grams of omega-3s, a plant-based alternative for those avoiding seafood. Tofu's calcium content, up to 400 milligrams per half cup, strengthens bones, vital for osteoarthritis sufferers. Strong bones stabilize joints, reducing pressure and discomfort. Many tofu varieties are fortified with vitamin D, which boosts calcium absorption and regulates inflammation. A 2021 Journal of Clinical Rheumatology study linked vitamin D deficiency to worse arthritis symptoms in 70% of older adults. Tofu's isoflavones, plant compounds mimicking mild estrogens, further reduce inflammation and improve joint flexibility. Margaret, a 65-year-old from Florida, started adding tofu to her stir-fries. After 2 months, she could walk her dog without her usual knee pain, a small victory that felt monumental. Tofu's versatility makes it a winner. Marinate extra-firm tofu in soy sauce and ginger, then grill or bake for a savory dinner. Blend silken tofu into smoothies or creamy soups for a protein boost without altering flavor. Try it in a dairy-free cheesecake or as a scrambled egg substitute with turmeric and spinach. At $2 to $3 per block, tofu is affordable and widely available. No specialty stores needed. Start with 2 servings a week, paired with anti-inflammatory foods like broccoli or brown rice. If soy allergies are a concern, consult your doctor, but for most, tofu is a safe, powerful addition. Press 1 now if you want to reduce inflammation without relying on daily meds. Why do these proteins matter? Arthritis isn't just a disease, it's a thief, robbing you of freedom and joy. Medications like NSAIDs can help but often come with risks like stomach issues or dependency. The American College of Rheumatology now emphasizes diet as a cornerstone of arthritis management, with plant-based proteins leading the charge. Lentils, chickpeas, and tofu don't just mask pain, they target inflammation, rebuild tissues, and support your body's natural defenses. A 2020 clinical trial in Annals of Internal Medicine showed 78% of participants saw pain reduction within 4 weeks by prioritizing plant-based diets. These aren't exotic supplements. They're foods you can grab at any supermarket. Let's address a hidden danger: inflammatory foods. Processed snacks, sugary drinks, and red meat can spike inflammation, worsening your symptoms daily. A 2022 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found that high-sugar diets increase inflammatory markers by 25% in arthritis patients. By replacing these with lentils, chickpeas, or tofu, you're rewriting your body's response to pain. Consistency is key. Start small. Swap one meat dish for a lentil curry, snack on roasted chickpeas instead of chips, or try tofu in your next stir-fry. Track your symptoms in a journal to see the difference. Here's the core lesson: your kitchen holds the power to ease your arthritis pain. Lentils, chickpeas, and tofu are affordable, nutrient-dense foods that fight inflammation at its source, offering relief where pills often fall short. Start today with a simple plan. Pick up lentils, chickpeas, and tofu on your next grocery trip. Monday, simmer a lentil soup with spinach and turmeric. Freeze extras for quick meals. Wednesday, roast chickpeas with olive oil and cumin for a snack. Friday, stir-fry tofu with broccoli and garlic. These dishes cost under $5 and take less than 30 minutes. If cooking feels overwhelming, grab pre-made lentil soup or hummus. Just check for low sodium. Pair with anti-inflammatory spices or greens to maximize benefits. Within weeks, you could feel less stiffness, less pain, and more freedom. Imagine a life where you move without wincing, where you can garden, walk, or play with your grandkids without hesitation. That's not a dream, it's within your reach. These 3 proteins aren't just food, they're your allies in reclaiming your mobility and joy. You don't need expensive treatments or complex diets. The solution is in your supermarket, waiting for you to act. Don't let pain define your days. Choose one recipe, try it this week, and take control of your health. Your body is ready to heal. Give it the tools it needs today. Thank you for watching until the end. I truly appreciate every view, like, and comment from you. If you found this content helpful, don't hesitate to share it with your friends or loved ones. Your interaction is a big motivation for me to keep creating more valuable content. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to leave a comment. I'm always happy to hear from you. See you in the next videos.